Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Aves coming to you with another music video reaction. Yes, I was gone, but I'm back. Cue the applause. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I have Mama Moonlight with me, and don't mind my attire. I'm super spiffed because I'm gonna give a birthday message to my YouTuber friend. That's why I'm dressed like this. I could have just dressed like this, you know, for the actual video, but I decided since I'm back, I may as well look good. So yeah, a lot's happened since my week, I guess, hiatus, vacation, whatever you want to call it. It was a vacation. It was all right. It wasn't the best because number one, I don't know how to rest. I don't know what that means. Number two, I got into a scuffle with a few people on an issue, which I will be making a video about because the issue is very important, and I think that this is probably going to be my shift into a different content for you guys. I know this might, and look, I said that you might enjoy it, but the more I start to like dive into the content, the less likely I feel like people are going to, well, you might find it informative, and I hope that the content that I bring you will be informative, if nothing else. If you are familiar with Ever Glow Up, if you're familiar with Planet Minjay, if you're familiar with Vixo, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. I'm just gonna put it that way. So that's a word to the wise about that new kind of content, but it's not really that far from the content that I usually put out. As far as my conversational topics, reaction videos, that's one thing. That's when we have fun. But when we talk about K-pop issues, and it is a K-pop related issue that I will be talking about, so yeah, it's not just regular conversational topics. This is K-pop related, so stay tuned for that. I'm putting it together. I was initially going to do noise music, what my thoughts on noise music. I'm still doing it, but this takes precedence over that. I don't know how that happened, it just happened. I'll give you more details when it actually comes out. But today is going to be a reaction video because I want to kind of surf the Taemin wave again with Mama Moonlight, and we'll do 2 more videos after this, and then I'll say the birthday thing. But yeah, I'm cutting myself off. I was supposed to be telling y'all how my week went. It was okay. I got into a scuffle, like I said, with some people online about an issue. The Queen Elizabeth II passed away while I was away. Well, so yeah, that's pretty, you know, devastating news. My condolences to everybody that's mourning the loss of the longest reigning monarch in British history. Like, she's been around for a long time. You know, it's 2022. I thought she'd live at least to 2023. Prayers to you guys. Also, we lost another person who is a content creator, Sarah from, I think it's, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If not, I'll put the title of the YouTube channel on the things. But yeah, Sarah passed away, and she lost her battle with leukemia, so that was pretty hard to take, and I cried a lot because I've been following them for a while, so I know that their journey was really rough. She was in and out of the hospital many times. She was at a good percentage, and her health was kept like going up and then declining, and the decline, it seemed, was like more of a percentage than her progression to health. So I wanted to also say my condolences to the family of Sarah. Her husband, which, you know, was pretty much a rock for her and that symbol of positive energy that she needed to get through the worst experience of her life. And so I wanted to give my condolences to you guys as well. So yeah, that was pretty rough. It was pretty sad. I cried a lot. I cried a lot. Like, death in the family is not something that is taken lightly, and God knows how I would feel if I lost my mom, like that's, or if I was married and I lost my wife. I'm glad that he's gonna keep the content up so that we can watch and reminisce about the good times when Sarah was alive and honor her memory that way. So yeah, that happened. A lot of stuff happened. But yeah, and then I got sick a little bit. I'm still not feeling quite well myself today, but we're gonna crack on, as they say. So long intro. I apologize. We are back though. I'm back. So, okay, we're gonna look at Taemin's Want today. Not the dance practice. We looked at that before. We're gonna look at Want, the MV, which I don't think I've ever reacted to, and if I did, I don't remember. Without further ado, Want. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'm not even gonna do it. I'm not even gonna do it. Just Want, because I talked enough. Here we go. I feel like there was a MV that we were supposed to do before this one, but this one was crazy. I think this was the most Michael Jackson I've ever seen from him, was this MV. The outfit, the glove, the one glove. Those pants with the shoes, that's Michael Jackson. I just love how he dances. He has like this snake. Well, actually, that's the theme of the thing, which I'll go over after this is over. But Michael, that's the Michael Jackson right there. I'm telling you, he does it so well. When I found out what the meaning of this MV was, I was like, oh, it makes sense. It makes so much sense. The red, suit, the snakes around him, the way he's dancing like a snake. But yeah, I love how he dances on here because it's like seductive. Yeah. The way that he looks, which Taemin can pull off these looks like nobody else. He just has really good, like his facial expressions, which he doesn't have to do much. He just I like the eclipse thing too. I don't know exactly what the eclipse thing means, but I can probably speculate. Yeah. I love when he gets down like that. I'm telling you. Yeah. Them feet, man. Them feet. That jacket, that's so MJ. I love that. I actually heard he picked up a real snake on this MV. That was a real snake. Ugh. This was
nice. That was nice.
Amazing MV.
Oh, gosh.
Amazing MV. And I think this was his comeback right after Jonghyun had passed.
You see why girls lose their minds.
That's why.
I see why girls lose their minds.
This MV, when I saw this MV, I was like, MJ, like, because this is so MJ, but it's as I say many times, he doesn't imitate him.
No.
He just
He has
draws.
He has his own
style. It's
yes.
just inspired by.
Right.
And I think he knows how to draw the line between carbon copy and inspired.
Well, that's how everybody does. I mean, Prince and
James Brown?
Yes.
Okay.
Girl said, how can I have everybody else's name in my head? I'm thinking about Rick James. No, that's not
Rick
him.
James,
Yeah,
Lord.
it's James Brown.
Oh yeah, James Brown. He does. Yeah, he does. He
Yes.
does. It's not an imitation. It's like he's adapting James Brown's style into his own.
His own, and make it his own.
Exactly.
So, because I mean, when you look at Prince, you see Prince. You don't
Right.
see, you don't say, oh, that's so, no.
And vice versa with
Right.
Michael Jackson, because Michael Jackson took inspiration from
Yes,
James
he
Brown. that footwork.
Yes.
You know.
They took that. Yes. Both
So
of them did the same thing, but they made their own characteristics to it.
exactly.
And I love that about artists that can do that.
Right. And Taemin is among those that
Yes.
take
Yes.
deep inspiration from.
And it works so well for him. It does it so well.
When I look at the performance part, because I've seen the dance practice and I've seen the live performance. When I look at that and the choreography and how he seems to like slither like a snake, and how like it's the elegance that he uses.
Yeah.
He's very elegant with his movements,
right.
and very it's like I've said this before in Move. He takes masculine and feminine and puts He takes masculine and feminine and puts it together and creates this crazy masterpiece. And he can pull it off because he has the look of a masculine and feminine. I said it again. And a feminine. I can't say that word right. And a feminine performer. So when he does like these elegant moves and stuff, and how his body is kind
But
of
you don't
shaped.
think feminine when you see him.
Right. You think you don't. Yeah, right. You don't think feminine
You
when
think,
you see him.
oh my God, sexy. Or,
Right.
I'm
just using feminine as the
right.
best described.
I understand.
But
I understand.
he's not like a feminine.
Right. But I definitely understand what you mean.
But like his style of dance is it's the combination of two.
Uh-huh.
Except for Drip Drop. There was none feminine on. That's one thing I love about Taemin. He knows when to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows what performance not to. Drip Drop was like pop lock. It was like fast, strong, powerful dance movements.
Yeah.
This is like a Move, in the sense that Move was very sensual. It was very sexy. It was very seductive. It was very feminine and masculine put together. And it was all that. It was androgynous. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. It was androgynous. And this was not androgynous, but it was very seductive. And like he was moving like a snake at the beginning, doing all these things like that. And there was elements where he's doing that and then he breaks from that and does something strong. Or he'll do an MJ move and then go into something else. It's that kind of attention to detail with regards to dancing, and it fits the concept of the song, because the song is like it's really breathy, hot, and you just, he's like, the way he's singing the words, like very subtle, very smooth, like a snake, is really cool. I found out from a viewer that the concept behind Want is that he's playing the role of Lucifer, seductive, and there's snakes around him, black snakes. He's wearing a red. He's like trying to seduce, and the song is saying, I'll leave you wanting more, craving more, that sort of thing. It's talking about how seductive he is, how clever he is. And actually, if you look at Super M, which I think that's something we also need to look at as well, Super M, you'll find out that in the SM cinematic universe that they created, Taemin is the villain of Super M. He's, I guess, recruiting all of these guys, but he's like under the guise of a hero, but he's actually a villain in disguise. And so they don't know. They don't really know that Taemin's the villain, but he is the villain, and the role that he's playing on this MV is very symbolic of the role he plays in Super M, which is very telling because he could play a really good villain that people would fall in love with because he looks seductive. And you know Satan appears as an angel of light, and Taemin looks like a bright, charming, impressionable young man, but underneath is a snake's bite, you know. So I think that was really well done and well portrayed here. And the fact that he was actually had a real snake like around him in like the first part of the MV. That's a real snake. Did not know that. I don't know what kind of snake that is.
I'm sure one that's not gonna bite you.
One that's not poisonous and one that's not gonna bite. But and probably tamed. But yeah, it was really cool seeing this MV and seeing like the different outfits he had, all of which emulate Michael Jackson. That's Michael Jackson's trademark. The one glove, he actually had one glove on Move, I believe, as well. So it was like Move was like the truest. Okay, well no, Danger was the truest introduction of his Michael Jackson. You know, because that's that whole thing with Danger. It sounds like a Michael Jackson song. Like if Michael Jackson was alive, bam, Danger.
Oh, he would have loved.
I wish they had met.
Yeah, he would have. I think he would have enjoyed meeting him.
I wish they had met. There goes something I missed. Taemin's eye. You look into it, and it turns into something else.
Right.
It shows you his true nature.
Right.
But like, okay, I'm going way too. So. But it was a really good concept. It was a really amazing MV. I could talk all day about this because, again, like it's Taemin. You know you're gonna get something good when you talk about Taemin's stuff, like Taemin's works and stuff. It's really impressive. His dancing on this MV was amazing. I know there's not much of it that you see, and a lot of times the camera is panning upward, so you can't see his feet, but. Look at the dance practice, it's amazing. Or the performances. I think one of my other performances that I love is Heaven, even though Heaven is not heavily choreography based. It's mainly just like the choreographer is dancing alongside, you know, beside him and behind him. But when he gets to the, do me like that, I was like, okay. But, which is something we have to cover. Of course, that is gonna be a performance. So I don't know how that's gonna go because you know how shows do. They like to like block. Shows block. Music videos don't. They just like claim the rights. Which is of course understandable because it's, you know, this isn't necessarily abiding by fair use principles. But yep, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I mean, that's all I'm going to say. Is not all I gotta say, but that's all I'm going to say today. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We got like 2 more videos to do, and I have to wish my friend happy birthday. Again, my video that I'm working on is going to be very controversial, possibly to a lot of people. Some people might even wonder why I'm even going this route, but I'm telling you, I believe it has some really big implications, and I feel like it needs to be said because I feel like a brother got a bad rep, and you know, cancel culture, I'm really not a fan of cancel culture or wokeness. I'm not. So I'm just gonna put my thoughts out there, and whatever happens happens, but I'm going to put this content out, and I feel like this is the direction I need to go because there's a side of me that y'all don't know. The whole jokey, you know, side of me that loves doing reaction videos, that's one side of me. There's another side of me that doesn't put up with woke culture, cancel culture, and any of that other stuff. I have a whole, like y'all, and I'm not even trying to be political, but I don't approve of people being canceled because of a misunderstanding. Or even being canceled for having an opinion opposite of what everybody else has. You shouldn't be canceled for having an opinion. It's an opinion. Anyway, rambling. My mom's like, yeah, all right, Tom, next video. We ain't got long. We gotta eat. So, next video. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. peace. Okay,